Module 5, Lesson 5, Decompose unit fractions using area models to show equivalence. So what we're going to do is we're going to be drawing area models, and we're going to see equivalence of fractions once we decompose it into the unit fraction. So I'd like you to get out your notebook, and we're going to complete these problems together. There are going to be times we're going to need to pause the video to give yourself some time to draw and keep up with me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw an area model to illustrate that 1/5 is equal to 2/10. So let's draw an area model. Okay, our unit fraction is fifths. So we need to have 1/5. Okay, so draw your area model. One, two, three, four. We need one more. Okay. We have 5 equal parts. We need to shade one of them because our fraction is 1/5. Okay. Now, we are going to draw a horizontal dotted line to decompose this into 2 equal rows. Okay, so let's look what happened. There were 5 pieces, but now there's 10. We had fifths, but now we have tenths. So we doubled the original number. So we had 5, and we doubled it. There's now 10. Okay, we cut each fifth into equal pieces to make tenths. There are more parts, but they're smaller. So 2 times 1/10 is the same as 1/5. Okay? If we look at this right here, this is 2/10 is now what we have shaded. Okay? Even though the parts are changed, the area that we shaded has not changed. So we can say that 1/5 is equal to 2/10. Okay, so 1/5 equals 2/10. Okay, we can break this down further. 1/5 equals 1/10 plus 1/10. Okay, if we took 1/5 and we said that it's equivalent to a whole number times the unit fraction, well, that would be 2 times 1/10. Because 2 times 1/10 is 2/10. Okay? All right, let's look at another one. Our second one says decompose 1/3 as 4/12 as represented in an area model and as a sum and product of unit fractions. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is draw an area model that's partitioned into 3 equal parts. And we're going to have to shade one of them. Okay, that is 1/3. Okay, now let's look at how to draw the horizontal dotted lines to decompose 1/3 so that it's equal to 4/10. Okay, we're going to need to draw 3 horizontal dotted lines to decompose this. Okay, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we look right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 12s. Okay, once again, the same area is shaded, but we have smaller pieces. Okay? Okay, notice when we drew one horizontal line, that gave us 6. When we drew 2, that gave us 9ths. We drew 3, that gave us 12ths. So now we have 12 parts. That's how we know there's 12ths. So 1/3 is equal to 4/12. So 1/3 equals 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12. We can also say 1/3 equals 4 times 1/12. All right, let's do our last problem. It says model 1/2 equals 5/10 and represent the decomposition as the sum and product of unit fractions. So let's first start with our area model. We need 1/2. Okay, we have 1/2 shaded. We need to draw horizontal dotted lines so that we have tenths. Okay? We can draw lines across and make equal parts. We need 10 parts. Since there are 2 halves, that means that there has to be 5 on each side. Okay, so I'm going to draw it in half. I now have only 2. Okay, now I have 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Okay, now I have 5 pieces on each side. Okay, I now have 5/10. 1/2 equals 5/10. 1/2 equals 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10, which equals 5/10, which also equals 5 times 1/10, or whole number times our unit fraction. Okay, boys and girls, it is now time for you to start the problem set. Make sure you complete it and get it checked along with the homework, and go the exit ticket on Shobi. Please make sure you watch the video again if you need to. You may also work with somebody else. You may also come back to the back table and work with me.